More plastic than fish in the ocean? How can that be? What chance do we have to prevent that? We'd like to tell you about what we can do and invite you to join us in a little thought experiment. Imagine that we're not talking about the infinite ocean, but about a rug in the living room. In our experiment, some plastic packaging magically appears on the coffee table. The question in our example is, what happens with this bottle when our child no longer needs it? If no one takes care of the bottle, at some point it just disappears from the table. But the bottle does not simply dissolve into thin air. Most of it can now be found in our rug. Even though we cannot see all the particles, they're there. And as time goes on, there are more and more particles. In our oceans, also a lot of plastic collects every minute and breaks down into increasingly smaller particles. They, in turn, are ground into microplastic, which gets into the food chain via fish that ends up on our dinner plates. We cannot stop or reverse this process by collecting the plastic pieces scattered in our oceans or by cleaning up the beaches a little. For as long as new plastic is added, our rug will never be free of litter. Isn't there another way to handle plastic packaging responsibly without creating a lot of work for everyone involved? That's what our Recyclate initiative is all about. Now let's take a look backwards. When you know how, you can use effective methods for the precise sorting of plastic. The consumer, who is the child in our thought experiment, does not have to do anything more than toss the packaging as usual into the yellow bag.
Mom, I'm done. I built something new.
Until now, only a small part of the plastic packaging that went into the yellow bag was really recycled. Most of it was incinerated. The situation has changed drastically since we began using a new sorting technology that makes sure neither quality nor quantity is lost along the way. So far, we have manufactured 150 million cleaning product bottles from 100% recycled plastic with this method. Unfortunately, not everyone is going our way and is working on the causes of the problem. When this example teaches a lesson and encourages more manufacturers to follow along, we can work together to prevent plastic from entering the ocean. You cannot make environmentally friendly packaging simply by adding some plastic marine litter to it. You have to recycle plastic up to 100% before it gets to the ocean. The plastic cycle cannot run through the oceans. It has to be closed before that point if we want to maintain the marine ecosystem.